Hello friends, welcome back to Pen and Paper YouTube channel. So here we simplify complex legal topic using just pen and paper. So today's topic is BNPL, that is Buy Now Pay Later in India. So what are the legal risk and consumer rights? So basically behind this the convenience lies a trap which is going to be a seasonal sale, psychological nudges, and EMI cycles that can quietly drain your finances. So let's understand this. So friends, now let's understand what is BNPL, buy now, pay later. So this is a scenario where you are going to buy a product today and you are going to pay on a later date, either next month or in the EMIs for which you are going to agree with the selling portal. So for example, you are going to buy a phone that is for 50,000 rupees, 15,000 rupees, and you are going to divide it into three EMIs for each 5,000 rupees per month. So for this facility, there is no credit card needed. And then there is a catch. What is that? So the platforms they are going to push during the sales, which is going to make you buy the things which for which you do not have any kind of need, but you will tend to buy, such as the end of season sale, like that. So this is the concept of the BNPL, that is buy now, pay later. Now, friends, we will understand what is the psychology of sales. So, friends, during Flipkart's Big Billion Days or the Amazon's Great Indian Festival, you are going to see the timers, that is the countdown, which is going to that is the see the limited stock alert, and these are going to trigger the urgency and FOMO. Basically, it is called as fear of missing out. So, if in case you are not going to buy it, so you will be having the fear that if in case today I am not going to buy it, then I'm going to miss the chance to buy. So that is called as the trigger urgency and FOMO, and also the BNPL, that is the buy now pay later, which is going to become the bait. And the basic thing is that don't worry about money now, you can just pay later. That's how people end up buying air fryers, smartwatches, or extra shoes they never planned for. So this is the psychology which the online selling portals are going to use, and they are going to play with our mind, and we tend to purchase those things which we have never planned, and there is a trigger for the urgency and fear of missing out. So if in case you have not bought it, you will feel that if in case today I did not bought it, maybe it's not available tomorrow. So these kind of psychological tactics are going to be used by the selling portals online, and you have seen these like the seasonal sales and the big billion days, Great Indian Festival. Again, there is a flash sale which is going to end tonight. So likewise, these are the psychological triggers which used by the selling portals. So friends, now we will see what are the legal classification of BNPL. So friends, now we will understand is BNPL is a loan or a payment tool. So legally, BNPL is deferred credit. It's a loan even if it is interest free. So basically the platforms like LazyPay or Flipkart Pay Later, they must follow the RBI norms which has already been provided by RBI guidelines, and if they don't, they risk violating the financial laws, and basically you being the consumer who is going to be exposed to this the online BNPL. And likewise we mentioned that this is going to be a deferred credit, and it is also the loan even though if it is going to be a interest free in nature. So now we will understand, that is the key legal risk which we are going to have. So friends, the buy now pay later agreements are often hidden in fine print. So basically whenever you are going to select and then proceed to buy. So there are few of the hidden agreements which are there in the websites. And then what the platforms are going to do is they are going to auto debit your account, or they are going to impose penalties without notice. So these are the things which are going to happen from the purchase portal, and the users were also not been informed regarding these penalties. So these are most one-sided contracts which can be challenged under Indian law. So you need to understand whenever you are going to click, if there is any agreement in the text, so you need to make sure to open those and read them carefully, so that what terms and conditions you are going to accept. And in one of the case, that is Central Inland Water Transport versus Brojanath Ganguly, so here also the same thing happened, and the most users who are using the BNPL, they are not aware of this, and later they come to know that they have signed this kind of contract, and they will suffer paying more what they have agreed and what was the product which the portal was selling in the sale. So now we will understand what consumer rights you are going to have. So friends, you have the right to clear terms. So whenever there is an online portal for which you are going to purchase, make sure to read the instructions or the terms and conditions. And from the legal side also, these terms need to be very much clear, and they need to be timely binding, and they are going to dispose the resolution. So if a BNPL provides, that is the misuse your data or changes or the charges which are going to be hidden fees. So in any of the scenario, if you are going to happen or face this scenario, you can file a complaint under the Consumer Protection Act 2019, but you must act fast and keep the records, because many a times we tend to forget the things, and later the online portals are going to misuse the scenario, and at the end we are going to pay more. So make sure you need to act fast if in case anything happened, and you need to make sure if any kind of scenarios, if any kind of uh, the online, that is the seller who is going to misuse your data, or if they are going to charge more fees what they have agreed, then you need to file a complaint under the Consumer Protection Act 2019, and make sure you need to act fast and keep all the transaction and communication records. So the next scenario we will be discussing BNPL on Amazon and Flipkart. So friends, there is Amazon Pay Later, which is going to for 3 to 12 months EMI options. So Amazon is going to activate your pay later in minutes, and Flipkart, that is bunches purchase and bills you next month. So either you are going to pay by 5th of the month, or you are going to convert them into the EMI. So these platforms push BNPL hard during sales. And there is also lazy pay offers, which is going to pay you, that is the short credit with penalties if you miss the deadlines. And these things are going to boost their revenue, that is the online portal, and even if it is going to trap you in the debt. So make sure whenever you are going to use them during the season sales, so definitely there are hidden charges and the penalties which are going to impose to the consumers from these online portals, and then at the end we are going to tend to pay more for what we have agreed. We thought that the product is we are purchasing it for the less price, but if in case you are going to miss a EMI or non-payment, definitely there is going to be the penalty on your end. So friends, now we will understand what is the EMI trap, how a consumer is going to face in these scenarios. So friends, here is the trap. So you are going to buy a phone, and then you are going to buy a smartwatch, then a mixture. So likewise, all these are on the BNPL, that is buy now and pay later. So each item feels affordable whenever you are going to buy them together, but soon you are going to repay that is 15,000 per month in EMIs. So what happens if in case you are going to miss one? Definitely there are going to be penalties for you, and buy now pay later is going to turn into a silent debt spiral, that is going to be a silent debt spiral, especially when the sales keep tempting you. So what you will do, you will buy it on EMI and then you will try to buy again, or together you are going to buy. So from here the EMI trap is going to start, and then how a consumer is going to be uh, in a debt spiral, especially the sale is coming and you attempt to purchase it. So friends, now we will understand what to do if things go wrong. So in case if a buy now pay later provider who is wrongly going to debit your account, or he is going to hide charges, you need to raise a complaint with the platform first. So make sure to raise the concern by reaching out to their consumer or the customer care support. If it is not going to resolve, then you need to reach out to the RBI ombudsman, or you need to file a case under the Consumer Protection Act in the Consumer Court. So these are the things you need to make sure, and you need to also keep all the transaction screenshot as an evidence during the process of the trial process in the consumer court. And also, for example, if you note it down, if there is a BNPL provider, lazy pay, who is going to auto debit you without your consent, so definitely this is the issue which you need to raise it. And if in case it is not resolved, you will be reaching out to RBI. If from there you will be taking it to the consumer court for your, that is the wrongfully the debits your account, or the hidden charges from the BNPL portal. So now we will understand what is RBI's role and future regulation. So friends, in the year 2022, that is the Reserve Bank of India, it has banned non-bank and, that is the BNPL providers, from loading credit into wallets. So this forced the platform to restructure their process, and then now the RBI is going to require the KYC and NBFC registration, and for the better transparency. So they have also expect, that is the stricter rules ahead to protect the consumers. So always make sure that whenever there is any platform which is non-bank, that is the BNPL providers, so they have been banned from the year 2022. And whenever these kind of things are in sale or you will watch in online, so make sure that if it is a non-bank, that is a BNPL provider, so it's already been banned by the RBI. If in case anything goes wrong, you need to raise it to uh, the process what we have discussed before, and then you need to take it further. So now we will see the overall summary and takeaways till now. So friends, now we will try to understand buy now pay later, whether it is convenience or it is going to be a caution. So basically it is still a credit. So whenever you are going to for the scheme like buy now pay later, so it is still a credit. So you need to use it wisely, and you need to also read the terms and conditions whenever you are going to click on the sales. And also don't let the seasonal sales trick you into buying what you actually not in the requirement. So many people tend to purchase them saying, so this is the seasonal or the end of the season sale, and then they will in a situation to buy them. And maybe it is Amazon, Flipkart or Lazy Pay, the law is on your side, but only if you stay informed. So these are the takeaways from the today's video. So friends, thanks for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, so don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. And if you have any questions, you can drop in the comments. We will try to address them in our uh, upcoming explainer soon. Until then, take care. Thank you.